हेलो स्टूडेंट्स आज जो हम करने वाले हैं वो है चैप्टर 3 एटम्स एंड मॉलिक्यूल्स। इसका सिलेबस और इसमें कंटेंट्स यानी इसमें क्या क्या चीज़ें हमको करनी पड़ेंगी, राइट। ठीक है, तो विदाउट वेस्टिंग एनी टाइम लेट्स बिगिन विद इट, राइट। Okay, let's see what the first point is. Well, first point is about matter. Okay, in this point we will read about the Indian philosopher, that is Maharishi Kannad, and he has named the matter as Padarth. Okay, so we'll read about this. And the second one is the definition and the introduction of atom, that is mentioned by John Dalton. The second one is the definition of a molecule. Okay, and next point we need to study is the law of chemical combination, right. Now in this law of chemical combination there are various laws under this topic. Okay, the first one is law of conservation of mass. Okay, law of conservation of mass, and here is the chemist Antony Lavoisier. Antony Lavoisier, just see the pronunciation, right. He mentioned this law in the 1774, right. Okay, next is law of constant proportions, mentioned by Joseph Proust. Okay, next is the law of the multiple proportions, and next topic we need to do is Dalton's atomic theory. And Dalton's atomic theory, its postulate of this theory, and the drawbacks of his theory. We'll study all this. Demerits and drawbacks is the same thing. Okay, now next is atomic radius. We should know what is the atomic radius, right. Now symbols of the element, we need to learn the definition of it, and we need to memorize the symbols of the elements. Next is Dalton's symbols of elements, means now the symbols of the elements mentioned by John Dalton. Next are the modern symbols of the elements. We need to learn all the tables also. Okay, a question may come of the Dalton's atomic symbols of elements, but mostly the question comes from the modern symbols of elements. Okay, now next is atomic mass of an element. Okay, significance of the symbol of an element. What is the significance of the symbol of an element? Existing of the atoms, molecules of atoms, molecules of compounds, molecular mass. The definition of the molecular mass. In this we will study what is the molecular mass, and then the calculation of the molecular mass. How are we going to calculate molecular mass? Okay, so what are the next point is what are the constituents of atom, means what things are included to be an atom, or what are the contents of an atom, or what thing combine up to form an atom. Okay, like the electron, proton, neutrons, and then further subparticles are there. So we'll study about these. So positive charge of an atom, negative charge of an atom, ions. Now what are ions, or what is the definition of ions? Now next is the types of ions. Cations, the positive charge, I mean the ions which are having positive charge are known as cations. So we'll study about these. And the ions having the negative charge, are called anions. So we'll study about cations and anions. Okay, now next our important point is simple ions. Okay, so next is the compound ions, which are also called the polyatomic ions. Next are ionic compounds, their formation, I mean how ionic compounds are formed. Okay, next our important point is formula unit of ionic compound. Next our important point is formula mass. Now here is the formula unit of the ionic compound, here is the formula mass of the ionic compound. And next let's see what it is. Next are the compounds. We need to know the definitions and the meanings of compounds, and with few examples. Next is binary compound. Next are electronegativity of its elements. Now electronegativity, it's the charge actually. Okay, so we'll also study about this. Then are the prefixes. we should know what are the prefixes. It's actually naming the compounds and all. So how we gonna name it? What is the prefix and name of the compound, and what is the suffix? We should also know. And in the higher classes, it will be, help you a lot. Okay, now the first one is mono. What is mono? Okay, like monoxide, it is oxide and the mono is a prefix there, mono plus oxide. So it mono means one atom. Now monoxide means one atom of oxide, oxygen, right? Okay, so dioxide, like carbon dioxide. So it is di means two atoms of oxygen, so it is dioxide. Okay, next is tri, three atoms. Next is tetra, four atoms. Like there's mentioned that carbon we called a tetravalent element. So why it is called tetra? Because it is always having, four atoms. So that is why it is called tetra. So you need to know the prefix. I am not going after the carbon, or I am not telling that carbon is what, but you should know the prefix tetra, which means four atoms. Then penta, five atoms. Okay, till now I hope you have got all the prefixes that we have discussed till now. Next is writing of the formula for molecular compounds, which means that how we gonna write the formula of the molecular compounds, right? Okay, so valency of ions, monovalent cations, divalent cations, trivalent cations. Okay, now here is the charges, 1 plus, 2 plus, 3 plus. It means a positive charge. Okay, now monovalent anions, divalent anions, trivalent anions, these are the negative charge mentioned here against the atoms. Okay, now you have read here mono, di, tri, so they are trivalent, monovalent, divalent, right? Anions negative charge, and cations are positive charge. So there's no confusion, but you should memorize them well, so that no confusion stays there, okay, with you. Yeah. So let's see what's next. Next is writing of the formula of a ionic compound. How are we going to write the formula of the ionic compound? Earlier it was writing the formula of the molecular compounds. Here is ionic compounds. Okay, so let's see next. Next is gram atomic mass, gram molecular mass, mole concept. What is mole concept? This question usually comes. Okay, and these are the numericals. After studying the definition, you need to work out with the numericals. We'll do this in the next videos, next coming videos. So molar mass, relation between 1 mole of atom. Now here it's a relation, right? 1 mole of atom is equal to gram atomic mass, right? So we can interchange in the numericals. Now 1 mole of atom is equal to 6.022 into 2 10 raised to the power 23 atoms, right? 1 mole of atom is equal to this number of atoms. Now gram atomic mass, is equal to the same thing, the value is same. Okay, 10 raised to the power 23 atoms is the same, because here in the first one we have mentioned the relation that both are equal. So the values of atoms, the number of atoms should also be equal to this, and we're gonna interchange them, right? Yeah, I think this is the end up. Okay, few more. Now 1 mole of molecules is equal to gram molecular mass. Now 1 mole of molecules here, this much molecules. Okay, now here you say have you seen the difference, right? 1 mole of atom is equal to this number of atoms. 1 mole of molecules means this number of molecules. 1 mole of atom is equal to this number of atoms. 1 mole of molecules is equal to this number of molecules. It's pretty easy. Now next is this gram molecular mass is the same number here, equal to molecules. So the chapter is covered here, so you can pause the video and note it down, and if any doubt persists, then we can discuss. Just mention that thing in the comment box, and I will be discussing all these points in the further upcoming videos. Till now, goodbye.